What's up, guys? Welcome back to a reading of the Revelation, and tonight we're going to be reading the Revelation chapter 13. Let's begin. And now, in my vision, I saw a strange creature rising up out of the sea. It had 7 heads and 10 horns, and 10 crowns upon its horns, and written on each head were blasphemous names, each one defying and insulting God. This creature looked like a leopard, but had bear's feet and a lion's mouth. And the dragon gave him his own power and throne and a great authority. I saw that one of his heads seemed wounded beyond recovery, but the fatal wound was healed. All the world marveled at this miracle and followed the creature in awe. They worshipped the dragon for giving him such power, and they worshipped the strange creature. Where is there anyone as great as he? They exclaimed. Who is able to fight against him? Then the dragon encouraged the creature to speak great blasphemies against the Lord, and gave him authority to control the earth for 42 months. All that time he blasphemed God's name and his temple and all those living in heaven. The dragon gave him power to fight against God's people and to overcome them, and to rule over all nations and language groups throughout the world, and all mankind whose names were not written down before the founding of the world and slain. In the slain Lamb's book of life worshipped the evil creature. Anyone who can hear, listen carefully. The people of God who are destined for prison will be arrested and taken away. Those destined for death will be killed. But do not be dismayed, for here is your opportunity for endurance and confidence. Then I saw another strange animal, this one coming up out of the earth, with 2 little horns like those of a lamb, but a fearsome voice like the dragon's. He exercised all the authority of the creature whose death wound had been healed, whom he required all the world to worship. He did unbelievable miracles, such as making fire flame down to earth from the skies while everyone was watching. By doing these miracles, he was deceiving people everywhere. He could do these marvelous things whenever the first creature was there to watch him, and he ordered the people of the world to make a great statue of the first creature, who was fatally wounded and then came back to life. He was permitted to give breath to this statue and even make it speak. Then the statue ordered that anyone refusing to worship it must die. He required everyone, great and small, rich and poor, slave and free, to be tattooed with a certain mark on the right hand or on the forehead, and no one could get a job or even buy in any store without the permit of that mark, which was either the name of the creature or the code number of his name. Here is a puzzle that calls for careful thought to solve it. Let those who are able interpret this code by the numerical values of the letters in his name add to 666. I'm not gonna lie, that's a tough chapter to decipher. So we learn about a creature that rises out of the sea, and it has 7 heads, 10 horns, and 10 crowns upon its horns. Creature looked like a leopard, had bear's feet and a lion's mouth. Dragon gave him his authority. One of the heads, listed multiple times, has a fatal wound beyond recovery. The world marvels at the miracle. The dragon encouraged the creature to speak great blasphemies against the Lord, and gave him authority to control the earth for 42 months. Blaspheming God's name the whole time. And all mankind whose names were not written down before the founding of the world in the slain Lamb's book of life worshipped the evil creature. So this is talking about everyone that got the mark of God stamped on their head and written down in the Lamb's book of life. All the people that did not worship this evil creature. So we're talking about non-believers here, or people that are worshiping false idols, which we know is one of the 10 commandments: thou shalt not worship false idols. This is one of them. This is something that we're warned about. And then we see another strange animal come out of the earth with 2 little horns like those of a lamb, but a fearsome voice like the dragon's. And this lamb creates miracles, but forces people to worship him. Create a statue of the first creature, and then only allows people to do things if they are tattooed with a certain mark on their right hand or their forehead. Yeah. The evil creature's mark is literally what the name of this chapter is. Yeah, that's a tough one to decipher. If any of you guys have any info on this, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing all that much. Help me out, because that was a little confusing. But all in all, if you pull anything out of this chapter, do not worship false idols and love the Lord your God, because if you do and you trust in the Lord that he will claim you whenever it is your time, you don't have to worry about this, because this is talking about all the people that were not marked by the Lord and marked in the Lamb's Book of Life. So love God, tell God you love him, and you're good to go, man. That's the way I think about it, at least. That's all I've got. Thanks for attending. You guys are awesome. Love you guys.